Alrighty, hello guys, welcome you faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Sprocket yet again, and today we're actually going to be building a fast tank. Now, I don't have any other parameters other than it has to be fast, so that's it. Anyway, this thing in the background is what I ended up building last time. It has a decent gun on this, it can one-shot tiger tanks, king tiger tanks that is, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys want to see the build of this thing, check out my previous video. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so we're going to start this off the way we start off all of them. Let's go to freeform holes and do this. Let's go to mobility and do this. There we go, fantastic. And I'm actually going to go to fuel and do the same thing right there as well, because I can. So there you go. Currently we weigh 7.3 tons, and that is just a basic tank. I'm going to go ahead and make this smaller, so we're going to make it a little bit less light. A little bit less heavy, I should say, and we're going to make it shorter too. I want it to be a very short vehicle, and I think we can get away with that, so there you go. I think that's pretty good. Anyway, the next thing we need to do is go to tracks and match all of this up, because that is kind of important. So let's go to separation and bring that in, just like so. I think that's fine, yes. We're going to go ahead and bring this guy forwards like so as well. There we go, that's also fantastic. And we're also going to get rid of the return rollers, because I don't think we need them. This guy is going to be a lot smaller as well, so the diameter of this is going to be tiny, and there we go. Alright, what do we think of this? What do we think of this thing? I don't know. For some reason I'm moving these guys, when I should be moving just this, but I can't grab it. I can't grab the idler because it's not letting me, but if I do this forwards, then it should help. There we go. Alright, pretty cool. So far, so good. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is actually add a bit of spacing in between these guys, because I feel like we need it. There we go. And so far, I mean, it doesn't look good, but I think it's going to work. So that's all that really matters. What we're going to do from here is actually raise this guy up a tiny bit. We're going to go ahead and make it look better as well. So the idler wheel is going to look like this guy. Actually, I don't know what I want the idler wheel to look like. Maybe that. There we go. Then we're going to go through these road wheels. I might actually have those look like that as well. Or maybe even this. Or that. That looks really cool, actually. We'll use those. The sprocket wheel itself is going to be one of these guys. And that's going to be awesome. Yeah. Alright, so the next thing that we need to do is actually mount this thing correctly. What I want to do as well, actually, is I want the front end to look like a... What is it? A BT-42? You know where it, like, points itself in? I don't know whether we can do that, but let's go ahead and try. So we'll extend this forwards like so. It goes to, like, a really small point, actually, like this. And then, obviously, it goes to a point like this as well. If we do it that way around, I don't know how this is going to look. But I want to do that. There we go. And then we move this down to the right point, which I think is about there. And that's kind of cool. I don't know whether this is going to work, but sure. Let's go ahead and move these guys backwards to about here. There we go. And that seems wrong. It seems very wrong, but we're going to go for it. So bring these guys upwards, bring them sideways, bring them upwards again. And then we're going to have a little bit of a round bit on the front of there. Actually, no, we're not. We're just going to do this. And there we go. It looks strange, but hopefully it works. Alright, so, I mean, I guess we're going to go with this. It seems a little bit strange, but sure, we're going to do it. We're then going to actually extend this guy out sideways, and we're going to do something along the lines of this. I know it seems a little bit odd to do so, but that is what we want to do, so there you go. I'm also going to go and extend that out a little bit as well, and that's fine. Again, looks weird, but that's okay. These guys look very, very strange, so if I can, idler mount... which is at the front. I'm actually going to go with one of these, and I'm going to make it smaller, if I can. So mount size, a lot smaller like so, and we'll leave it like that. That looks very, very odd. Yeah, it looks really, really odd. But sure, we'll go with it. Right, okay, from there, we need the width of the belt to be a lot smaller. We're going to go with 300 millimeters, that's good. And we're going to make everything fit to that. So, width of the idler wheel, there we go, awesome. Width of everything actually is going to fit in there. And hopefully that'll be cool. It looks cool. So there you go. Thickness of the tracks is going to be a lot thicker. We're going to go with 100 millimeters. And I want to make everything fit. So if I can, let's go to config. Yes. Adjust. We want it inwards. There we go. And that looks actually kind of cool. Yeah. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do then is go back to compartments, grab this guy, and this guy, and we're going to extend all of those guys up like so. Which is fine, it just looks a little bit odd, that's all. And then if we look at it, yes, it's very strange. It is very strange. Anyway, mobility, let's go ahead and move this guy outwards as well. So, separation, yes, it has to, unfortunately. That has to come to about there, and that's fine. Is there anything I can actually add to this to make this bit look less weird? I guess I would have to, like, modify the whole build, but I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do that anyway. Anyway, let's go to edges. Let's go ahead and split this. There we go. Then let's split it again, I guess? I don't know if I can do that, but let's go ahead and try. And then go to faces, grab this guy and this guy. Oh, we're going to have to split that too. Here we go. Split. There we go. Awesome. That is a lot of splitting, but that's fine. Let's go and extend this guy upwards and try and fit it into position. So, I don't know how this is going to go, but essentially I need to move this guy and this guy. I need to attach that guy to that guy. So, let's merge these. Attach this guy to this guy. Merge. This guy to this guy. Merge. There we go. And then this guy, all it has to do is come forwards like so. Bring it downwards like so. And backwards a little bit too, so that it fits in there quite nicely. Which I think it does. Yes. Okay, actually, I'm going to go ahead and move these guys in as well. And there we go. So that's where the driver's seat is going to go. Cool. Alright, I decided to add an actual driver's port for that because I thought it would be cool, but it doesn't really look that cool. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go to this guy over here, and I'm going to try and extend these guys out sideways, kind of like this. And I'm going to squidge them too. So we're going to squidge this down. We're going to squidge it like this too. Oh, it doesn't do it on both sides. I hate when it doesn't mirror. It's actually very frustrating. It's extremely frustrating, but we're going to go ahead and do this again. There we go. And we're going to shrink it down. And we're also going to go ahead and shrink it backwards. Oh, we can't really do that. It doesn't work properly. But that actually looks kind of cool, so we're going to keep that as is. I'm then going to go to points. We're going to grab this guy, this guy, and this guy. And we're going to do... Why can't I move it in? Oh, I can. Here we go. So bring this into about here. There we go. And although it looks strange, it should work. So grab all of those and do this. What does that look like? It looks very weird. I quite like it, though. Yeah, so I'll leave it like that, actually. That looks pretty cool. And okay, we're going to go from the BT 42 to just designing it however we want it to look. So I'm actually going to go and extend these guys out as well. Clearly, I'm going to have to delete this, delete that, and probably this one and this one as well. And then I'm going to have to attach all of those guys back together. So let's do this, and attach it to... No, not there. Delete that one. This one, there we go. Fix those together. This guy to this guy to this guy to that guy also. And then that guy down to here, down to here. Bam, there we go. Awesome. So I'm going to have to do these guys as well, of course. So those ones. This guy goes down to this guy, down to this guy. Bam. There we go. I mean, I know it looks very weird, but I quite like it. Alright, so the next thing that I want to do is actually add a fender back to this. Again, this is actually a really small vehicle. It is actually, like, it is small. So hopefully we can fit everything that we need to fit inside of this thing. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll make this a little bit wider. There we go. I'm going to change it to this one because I quite like the way that it looks. And we're going to go ahead and make the front offset a lot less. We're going to go ahead and scale this a little bit and angle it upwards like so. We're going to go ahead and bring the height down. The separation I'm actually going to go ahead and take inwards to there. And I'm going to hopefully get a width that works. So something like this. Obviously the rear is way out. So let's go ahead and... Oh no. I just undid a fill. Uh-oh. Fill that. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, the fender needs to go back forwards like this. There we go. To about there. And then the rear offset obviously needs to come in a lot as well. To about here. And we can leave it like that. Cool. Okay, as for the rear of this thing, let's go ahead and grab these guys and extend those guys backwards like so. It is only going to be those sections. We're then going to go ahead and grab these guys and we're going to bring those backwards a little bit too. And I might also just attach this guy and do this as well. Because I can, so there you go. From there, we're actually going to go ahead and grab this guy and send that bit backwards like so. There we go. And we're also going to do a similar thing with these guys. There we go, because it makes the back end look a lot better, I feel. And that actually looks really cool. Yeah. Alright, so the next thing that I want to do then is actually extend most of this guy upwards. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and shrink it in together. We're going to use this guy to do it because it makes sense to. And we'll have it go like that. There we go. That is pretty awesome. We're then going to grab these guys and these will be sent backwards. Hopefully that doesn't make anything else change. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy, and I'm going to do this. There we go. Awesome. Oh, that's really sick, actually. Okay, so, from there, I don't think there's much else that I need to change in the actual vehicle itself, in terms of, like, what I want the rest of it to look like in terms of its shape. So, I think we can probably get away with starting to add certain bits, like the exhaust, and also, like, vents, and stuff like that. So, I go with these all the time now, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go with one of these guys. I'm going to shrink it down till it sort of fits. There we go. Awesome. And we're going to grab another one of these and hopefully turn it around and have that bit fit too. So, we'll actually put the circle on the circle. Actually, maybe there. There we go. Let's go ahead and shrink these guys down a little bit. And make them a little bit, tiny bit wider. There we go. That looks really cool, actually. And then I think I might actually put one of these guys in the center. I've been doing this a lot recently, where I've just been adding these. But, I think they look cool. Yeah, they do. Alright, so the next thing then is actually going to be exhaust. I'm actually just going to go ahead and attach this guy to the sides like this, and it is going to be huge. There we go. We're going to have a big engine on this, so exhaust being that big makes sense. Yes, okay, I'm happy. Alright, so I don't want this thing to be, like, completely useless, so what we'll do is we'll actually go ahead and make the front end actually very armored. In the grand scheme of things, it is going to be extremely armored. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. I wouldn't have done this normally, but the way Sprocket works, I mean, you have to add armor. Like, you have to add a lot of armor as well, because tanks don't move very well. I mean, they do, but I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, thickness of this, maximum. We still only weigh 7 tons, so that's okay. As for the sides, let's go ahead and armor those up as well. All the way down to the back, they're only going to be about 60. There we go. This bit up here is going to be armored as well. And also this bit, because technically it's actually facing forwards. So we're going to go with about 90 up there, and that is okay. So I think we've actually armored everything up there, except the top. So let's do that next, shall we? Here we go. Bosh, 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 and bosh. We'll make this 20 millimeters. I know that's not a lot, but that's fine. And there we go. The rear, I guess we don't really need to armor up the rear. But we will give it slightly more armor. We'll give it 15 mil. There you go. 15, bosh. Okay, that's fantastic. We'll leave it like that. So, with that being said, we still don't have a turret, and I don't really want to make this thing weigh more than 16 tons. So, yeah. Anyway, let's decorate it a little bit, make it look nice, and we could go from there. So this guy is going to go right here so the driver can get in and out. That seems to make sense to me. Crew hatches, we don't need any of those. Stowages, I guess we can actually add a bunch of these down the sides. So I think we will, actually. So this guy is going to go right here like this. Utilities, I do want a log. I do kind of want to add a log to this. However, the log itself is going to have to be quite small, because the attachment points are also very small. There we go. Logs on both sides. Excellent. Stuff like this. I mean, I can just add these to the sides, and I think I will. So we'll have a bucket and spade on both sides. Sure. I will add one of these, but very, very small. Across the front, just like this. Bosh. There we go. And sleeping bags and stuff like that, I guess we could add those too. And I think we'll just add them on the side like this. A little bit smaller, in fact. There we go. And whack them on there like that. There we go. Okay, that's actually really, really cool. Unfortunately, these mirror really wrong, so we're not going to be able to put them on properly, but something like that. There we go. Good. Okay, let's add some D-rings to the front end so that we can actually move this thing around if we needed to. Bosh. There we go. Fantastic. And I think I might add some on the top as well. Just, yeah, I don't know. If you need to crane this thing anywhere, I guess it makes sense to do so. So we'll just go ahead and whack this on here like so. There we go. And that looks fan-dabby-dozy. I'm also going to add one back here as well because I can. So there you go, right there. Rivets. I do want to actually add rivets along the front end. It is a lightweight tank, and it is designed to be cheaply made, I guess. So let's go ahead and do these. Up the side like this. A little bit less, there we go, to about, I can't quite get that angle right, but there you go, to about there. And we'll also actually just send it sideways from there as well. So we'll only have 2. There we go, just like so. And move it in a little bit. There we go. Alright, that's actually really cool. We're also going to have these guys do it as well. We'll have these rivets closer together. That's actually fine. And there we go. Alright, fantastic. I'm going to go on the underside and do these as well. And there we go. Okay, I'm actually really happy with this. I'm not going to rivet these panels. That's okay. But what I will do is have these guys riveted together there as well. Alright, cool. That's actually fantastic. I might even do something along the top of here, but I don't know whether I should. Like, I actually don't know. Maybe I should? I don't know. We're going to do those there, and we're going to go ahead and do these guys right here as well. There we go. To about here. Okay, fantastic. So now all I need to do is this. To there. Fantastic. And that's really cool. Yeah. So essentially, we just leave it like this, and now we design a turret. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've done the round turrets way too much, but actually I really want to do another round turret on this one, so that is probably what we're gonna get up to. But anyway, let's go ahead and lower this down. Let's go ahead and shrink this in till it fits. There we go. And then we can just extend these guys and fit them together as we go. So this is gonna go to there, like so. Extend it. It's gonna do the same. There we go. And essentially, you just match it up with the bottom. Thank you to the person that actually told me that in the first place. It was very, very helpful. Because now you get round turrets actually quite easily by doing this. So there you go. Go ahead and attach this down to there. There we go. The rear is going to be a little bit different, so don't worry about that too much. And the front is going to be somewhat flat, except I am going to go ahead and angle it outwards. Just a little bit like so. There we go. In fact, actually, if we do that, let's delete this one. And we'll put the points in separately so that it looks a little bit better. There we go. Points are in separate. Very good. Delete this guy. Do the same thing. So this one to this one to this one. Bosh. Oh, that didn't work. Bosh. There we go. And then this one to this one. I hate when this happens. To this one. Okay. Bosh. And there we go. Yeah. Alright, that actually looks pretty nice. From there, what we're going to do is go to faces. We're going to grab each and every single one of these. And we're going to bring it down. There we go. I'm then going to extend it up a little bit more. We're going to bring it up like so. I don't know how high, actually. And then we're going to go and angle that bit backwards too. Alright, that's so far very strange, but that's okay. We're going to then grab all of these around the edge. I've almost got all of them. We're going to extend them. Bring them backwards like so. There we go. Make them go in a little bit too, like this. There you go. And then I think we can get away with just dragging it downwards as well. So if I can, let's go ahead and get all of these and move it downwards. Oh, there we go. Okay, I mean, that's kind of cool. It hasn't quite merged right, but that's fine. So if we do smooth angles, yes, that actually looks perfect. That looks really good. Okay, so the turret might be a little bit big, but that's okay. So the only other thing that I want to do to this is actually round off the top. So I'm going to go ahead and grab every single one of these, and I'm going to round off the top edge. So extend it, go ahead and shrink it in like so, go ahead and shrink it in like so here as well, and that looks awesome. It does. That looks really cool. Alright, so now it's time to actually add stuff to this. What I'm going to do is... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Commander's Cupola is probably going to be the first thing that we do. I don't know which one we actually want to use. That's a Matilda one. That's a FT-17, the French one. That's generic, and this is German. Okay, right, so I think we go with one of these. We go ahead and make it quite small. Actually, maybe quite large, but then shrink it. It doesn't really shrink that much, though. That's my issue. But there we go. Let's say we got one of those. And then where do we go from there? I don't know. I don't know where we go from there. We're going to make some really tiny ones of these and just smash those in there as well, I think. So we're going to go ahead and do this. There we go. And yeah, we just need to add some sort of like bits to this and make it look better, and that'll be it. I'm also going to add a rear gun to this because I think we should. There we go, and that'll look cool. Alright guys, what kind of, I don't know what kind of mantlet to use. So let's go to mantlets. I kind of feel like using like the Matilda one, but I know it's sort of designed around a Russian tank, so that doesn't really work. But I think it does fit. I honestly think this kind of fits in here. Really nicely, and I kind of want to use it. So I think I'm gonna use this. Yeah. The gun itself isn't going to be as big as this either, so we need to work that out. But yeah, so let's say a 57mm gun. And then the propellant length is going to be quite large. We're going to go with 150. When I say quite large, that isn't actually that large. And the gun itself, I guess would actually be this tiny, but I don't want it to be that tiny. So we're going to do this. There you go. I might actually make it a 75mm. Let's go with 76. Okay. I was going to use a tiny gun, but we're not going to anymore, turns out. So, 250 we're going to use on there instead. And we're going to extend this to about there. And that honestly looks awesome. Muzzle brake is just going to be one of these guys. And that looks really cool. Yeah. Alright, so one of the things that we need to do then is actually go to crew and decide whether we want a gunner loader, which I think we do, or not. So we're going to go with the gunner loader. That means that this is going to actually be a lot bigger. There we go. I want to be able to fit everything in. That is one of my main things here. I want to be able to fit within the space parameters. And so far we are. But yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be able to the whole time because we still need armor on the turret. So yeah, might be tricky. Okay, next thing then, we're going to go to, where are we going to go to? We're going to go to crew, and we're going to grab one of these guys, yes. I'm going to go ahead and have it go upwards, up the turret like so. We'll have it go to about there. I'm going to do it around the bottom, hopefully so I can have them in the same place all the way around. We're going to do that one as well, this one as well, and probably one just before this. Oh, it gets too wide there. Okay, well, we'll leave that like that, and then I think I might be able to just get away with doing this. I could be wrong, but there you go. And then we'll do individual bits to attach this together. So that's going to go there. We're going to attach that to there, here, and here. There we go. And then I guess we're going to have it go across the top too. But I don't know how I want to do it. I think I'm going to do it like this. So that's going to go there and there. And then here and here. There we go. Yeah, that actually looks starting to look pretty good. And then we're going to extend these across the top to each other. We're going to do the same with this one, I think. Pretty much to each other. There we go. And no, maybe not actually. Let's do the same with these ones. We'll do that. There we go. And that looks really cool. Honestly, that looks fine. So, if we keep it like this, we're going to go ahead and attach these guys as well. And then we're going to have to build these around the outside, which might take some time, but let's do it. And yeah, I think overall, this will actually end up looking really good. Like, really, really good. So, do that one as well. Yes, do this one as well. And do this one. There we go. They're a little bit wavy across the top, but that's fine. And then on the back, we're just going to end it with one of these. There we go. Alright, cool. I'm also actually just going to go ahead and grab one of these and attach these guys together right here as well. Because I was thinking that might look good. And I'm going to go ahead and do this right here as well. Okay, fantastic. There is a lot of rivets on this turret, but that's okay. Okay, so what else do we actually want to add to this thing then? I'm thinking viewports. I'm just going to go ahead and attach two of these guys to up here. They're going to be a lot smaller and they're going to go there like that. I'm also going to add one in the middle as well, just so we can definitely see. What else do we need? These guys would actually look really cool on the turret, but I think they might be a little bit too small. But actually, let's do it. Let's add that guy right there. And on this side, we can add this guy around here, like this. There we go. Okay, that's awesome. Let's go ahead and attach this guy on as well. Here we go. Both sides. Go ahead and put it there. Shrink it in. There we go. And I guess we can somewhat use these guys to buffer it. I like buffering these things because I think it looks really cool. But yeah, so that's going to go there. And we're going to go ahead and send it in. We're then going to grab another one of these and we're going to put it on this side. Just like so. And that works too. Good. Yes. Yes, indeedy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attach that guy to there. We're going to go around the front side as well. And we're going to attach one to here. And we're going to attach one to here as well. Okay, that's looking great. I actually really like the way this looks. Okay, anything else that we should add? I'm going to add a little panel right here. Which maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, who knows. And I'm also going to add a panel right there as well. And I'm going to add random other panels around this thing too. Because I feel like I should. So that's going to go there and also here. And we're going to have one there as well. There we go. And we're going to go for some quite big ones on the rear. Angled. There we go. Sick. Okay, so how do we actually do with this thing then? So, or what do we do with this thing, I should say? We need a bigger engine. We're going to go with an 8-cylinder. It's also going to be actually just an 8-liter engine as well. That seems to make sense to me. Safe limit is that. Let's go ahead and do a override limit of like 4,000, I guess. Upshift and downshift. Ooh. I don't know. Is that... I guess these could be higher. So we're going to go with like 3,000 there. Downshift is going to be like that. There we go. Okay. Let's see if it moves. Okay, I mean, it's quick, but it's not as quick as we need it to be. We need it to be way faster than this. Okay, so I think it's just a matter of doing the gear ratios on this thing. The engine as well, I've put a 12-cylinder, but I'm going to go with a 0.5 liters per cylinder, which might be a little bit strange, but I think the smaller the displacement, the faster you can run the engine in terms of its RPM, and because we are quite a light tank, I think this makes some sort of sense. We're going to go ahead and lift that up to there. We're going to have this change gear at that, and this. Okay, this might be a bit insane here. But let's see what happens. Alright, so we've changed gear finally. Okay, we're going to have to change our gear ratios as well. So this is actually going to be about 3.5. Alright, here we go. Because we're going to have to go through these, so that's okay. Okay, so currently we're going 25, 30 kilometers an hour. I want to get up to about 80. But really, I need to get up to 80 on probably a straight. Okay, so let's keep it going. Yeah, this isn't it. It's not strong enough. So engine is going to be a 8-liter, 8-cylinder, 8-liter engine. That's good. We're going to leave that as is. Upshift and downshift is going to be 3,000 and then 2,000. That's okay. And we do also need to make space for these. So the driver is actually going to get less room. There we go. In fact, driver's going to get like no room. Basket space is going to go bigger. And that'll allow me to add armor to the turret. Yes. Okay, fantastic. Alright, get it moving. Here we go. Okay, we're currently going 30 kilometers an hour. I want to sort of double that, which is a bit annoying. But, yeah, I do. Anyway, before we start messing on with that fully, let's go ahead and give this a little bit of armor. There we go. And I'm also going to go ahead and make this bit at the back look better too. Because at the minute, we don't have anything going on here. So, crew hatches... is what we want first. I'm going to go ahead and add a door down there, because that seems to make sense to me. There we go. Fuel actually makes sense as well, so if we go to mobility, we go to fuel tanks, and we grab these. I might actually just attach those onto there like that. Does that look weird? A little bit. But yeah, we'll do that. And I'm also just going to attach one of these guys onto there as well. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool! Crew, let's go ahead and attach these guys just down here. Make it a little bit smaller, but attach it. There we go. And I might even do this as well. So we'll make this a little bit smaller. And we'll attach it directly onto there like that. A little bit weird, but sure, we'll go with it. Anyway, let's go ahead and spawn this in on the flat map and see how fast we can make it go. Okay, so after messing around a little bit, obviously this is definitely messing around. We're going to go with 3.5 right here, and I'm going to see what the actual thing does. So this is speed limit of 103 kilometers an hour. Now, that seems okay. However, what I want to do to make it a little bit easier on the thing is actually remove some of the wheels. Because at the minute, it's actually increasing the weight by having more wheels here. So what we'll do is we'll actually... move them out a little bit, so this, adjust, let's move it out a little bit, and we can also probably adjust this too, so specific weight, does that have to be the same as this? I can't remember how this works, but yeah, we want this like slightly out a little bit, that works, and the length of this, I guess doesn't have to be that long, and the diameter of it actually doesn't have to be that much either, so let's go with this, there you go, so 50 on here, bam. The length of it is very short. It still works. There we go. Okay, so we should be a little bit faster because we weigh a little bit less. With that being said, we still don't have any ammunition, so let's go ahead and put some of that in. I'm actually just going to go ahead and go with like quite a little amount. A very little amount, like this. And I'm going to go ahead and make it wider, so we'll have a few. And then I'll put this inside the vehicle at the top. There we go. That's going to be APHE. Very good. We're then going to go ahead and add some more of this, which is going to be another layer at the back of the turret, just like so. However, we are going to angle it. I'm not used to doing any of this kind of stuff with my my rounds, but I guess it works. So if we can fit these in, we will. There we go, awesome. And then we'll fit some into the tank if we need them. We'll go ahead and put them there. We'll go ahead and angle them correctly. Here we go. And we'll turn them around as well. Hey, there we go. Okay, fantastic. Move it inwards. Move it upwards. And also get rid of one of the layers. There we go. Fantastic. That is very nice. Very nice indeedy. Let's go. So how much do we weigh now? Sorry, we weigh 11.74 tons. Okay, that's fine. We just need to be faster. Alright guys, here we go. So this is a test when I've got ammunition inside, and yeah, I want to get up to about 70 kilometers an hour. That's how fast I want this thing to go eventually, but whether it's going to be able to get to that speed or not, I'm unsure. Also, I do want to test out the gun, so I'm going to shoot my own tank. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got it. We killed it. I feel like the gun on this is actually not that bad. But yeah, our gear ratio actually got stuck on 5. So what we'll do is we'll actually increase all of it a little bit. So this is going to be 0.8, alright, which is a little bit higher. This is going to be 0.7, then this is going to be 0.6, and then this is going to be 0.5, and then this is going to be 0.4, which it already pretty much is. So it doesn't change our overall speed all that much. Okay, go. I just want the speed to be quite high, that's all. That's all I want. Alright, so we're at 40, which is where we've been before. Let's keep it going. Yes. Okay, 45. Actually, you know what? What I want to do is go to engine. We're going to lower this down to 2500. We're going to lower this down to 1600. And we're actually going to go ahead and increase the size of this to 1.5. And the reason being is because we get a little bit more torque out of it. And a little bit more torque is very nice. So there you go. Anyway, it'll help us with our acceleration at the start, hopefully. Alright, basket space less. There we go. We fit everything in. Let's go. Okay, so we're already up to 30. We're already in 5th gear as well. Now we're in 6th gear. We need to change our gear ratios now I've done that. We're going 45, 46. See if I can kill my enemy. Yes, I can. We're going 49. We're going 50. Okay, right. 50 kilometers an hour. Now we can change the gear ratios, make it a little bit easier for ourselves, and that should be awesome, actually. So, because we've got more torque, we can lower this down to 2.5. There you go. Go. Let's see if this works. Alright, guys, we're up to 42, 43, 44. Yes. Okay, 46. 47. We're in 5th gear. 48. 49. Almost. We're at 50. So we're pretty much the same speed as we were before. And I want to get to 70. So this isn't going to do it again. That's annoying. Okay, guys, I've changed this a lot, actually. I've changed this a lot. So what I've done is I've actually changed this down to 6 cylinders, which is, of course, a lot less. And I've also increased the displacement up to 2.55, which is pretty good, hopefully. Our speed down there is 105, but let's see what happens. Action in progress, let's go. So our torque should be a lot more, so our acceleration should be pretty good. Which it is, we're already at 40. Okay, if we get to 50 before we get to these ramps, I'll be happy, but I don't think we will. I don't think we will. I guess we did, actually. Yeah, we did. Okay, fantastic. Let's keep it moving. No. Okay, I'm going to do some experiments with this, try and make it a little bit faster, and we'll go from there. Okay, no, I think it's the other way around that I want this. So we're going to go with like a 10 cylinder, but it's going to be a lot less in terms of... but this is the torque that we need. We need torque to begin with, but we don't need torque towards the end. This is tricky. This is very tricky. But anyway, I'm going to experiment a little bit, and we'll see what we get out of this. Alright guys, so I've actually gone ahead and added some armor to this thing. We now weigh almost 16 tons, and I've actually increased the size of the engine as well. It has meant that I've actually had to extend the whole tank downwards a little bit, and that's a little bit strange. But if you look at our speed, we now get to 50 before we actually get to the ramps, and we get to about 60 in the total length of this place, which means that I guess we could get to 70 if we tried. If we went a little bit further, or whatever. But anyway, I'm actually really pleased with the way this is working so far, so we're going to go ahead and take it into a battle and see how well it does. Alright guys, so I know that I could have probably made this thing a lot faster if I tried, in terms of trying to go through all the gears and stuff like that. Which I have done a little bit, but obviously I could have changed it a lot more. And fiddled with it a little bit more to make it a little bit better. But I've decided that that might take too long, and I don't want to do it, honestly. Also, I haven't made the tank red. I suppose I should tell you guys that. But anyway, let's get ourselves... Oh, I just took a hit. Oh, we've been tracked. Oh, no. This is bad, because it's actually turned me sideways. Uh-oh. My gun should be hopefully good enough to actually take out the enemies, though. As it just did, I suppose. There's another enemy right there. There we go. Okay, it appears that I'm the only one that can take out enemies. My friendlies are not doing it. Oh, I managed to hit the same tank again. Uh-oh. This is a big beefy boy coming over. I can never kill these guys on this map, but hopefully if we aim low enough, we can maybe get through its armor. At the bottom? I don't know, though. I don't know whether that's getting through. I don't think so. Maybe if we track it. Alright, we did track it. Excellent. This guy's now shooting. I'm going to take you out. Bam! Oh, I didn't quite do it. Oh, if I'd have just waited a second. Oh, he's dead. Alright, I'm going to actually change tanks anyway, because I can't move in that one, and I want to be able to drive around, because that's the whole point of this tank. Are we stuck on the tracks? Oh, yikes. Oh, that is a big yikes. These two are actually stuck here. Okay, is there anyone that's not stuck? Let's go. Charge the enemy! Let's see if this works. I don't know whether it will, but here we go. Yes. Oh, I've been tracked. Oh. We're getting tracked too soon, and that's never very good. Oh, I died. Okay, let's hopefully not get tracked in this one. Guys, I'm going around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. Who am I? Slim Shady? Let's go. I mean, Slim Shady didn't go around the outside, but anyway. What's going on up there? There seems to be just like a big smoke pile. That was weird. Okay, right. We're going to try and get around the side of this tank that is tanking all the hits and shoot it in the side. That is, yeah, that makes sense. All right, here we go. So, oh, it's actually aiming at me now. Oh, yikes. Have I just been tracked again? I've just been tracked again. Oh, yikes. All right, hopefully we can tank some hits. Oh, I don't have any ammo. I've run out of ammo in like every tank except this one. Yikes. Alright, jump it, let's go! Yes, full speed ahead, yes! Whee! Oh my, that was weird. Okay, right, oh, I've been tracked again. Alright, getting tracked is an issue in this tank. It is a big old issue. I don't think I can take these guys out from the front. And that's not good. You know, I was just thinking, oh no, I've just been shot in the driver, that's yikes. That is yikes, that's a big yikes. We're going to go across there, but what I was thinking was we kind of need a radio operator so we can at least make our tanks do what they need to do, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Oh, like, is that guy going to get stuck? Oh, am I going to get stuck? No? Yeah, nice. Alright, we made it across. So realistically, these guys, these tanks that we have are meant to swarm the enemy. Like drive around them, get to the side of them and shoot them in the side and the back and etc. Everything like that. But unfortunately that's not going to happen with the way this is working, because the AI in this game likes to drive. As soon as it sees an enemy it likes to stop and then it shoots. And that doesn't really work out for us because it's not really the way the tank works. But let's go ahead and see if we can do it anyway. So we'll get up here. We are now at the side of the enemies. Is that guy dead already? Now he is. Okay, excellent. We have managed to get to the side of the enemies ourselves. So that's actually not bad. We're going to drive in a little bit further, see if we can see anything. Okay, there is actually an enemy on my right. Oh, there's enemies all around me. Uh-oh. Alright, I didn't quite kill him, but I'm going to just keep driving past. I'm just going to drive straight past. Because the other enemies are going to shoot me in the side and stuff. Oh, can I get through that? Yes. Okay, we have managed to get around the back of all of these guys. For some reason I can't kill them, but they're all here. Alright, that guy's dead. They're not trying to shoot me, I don't know why. Aim down. I didn't actually manage to kill this guy, that's a big yikes. My gun doesn't like to aim down and sideways at the same time. There we go, we got that guy. For some reason, again, they are still not trying to get me. even though I have surrounded them. Oh, I've went around the back of them. Back of the turret seems like a good shot. Nice. Okay, who else is alive over here? That guy? This seems so dumb. This seems very, very dumb. I don't think I've killed the guy on the hill, but also I don't think this guy's dead either, so I don't know which one's alive. There we go. Okay, well, I mean, that was really stupid. I don't know what was going on there, but we won. I think that counts, right? I don't know. They just didn't want to... Maybe it's my camouflage. Maybe they just couldn't see me. I don't know. Anyway, I guess it would work against, like, colorblind people, I guess, because red and green get swapped around, or muddled, right? But anyway, I think I might end this video here for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments down below what you guys actually think of this vehicle. I really like it. I think it looks really cool. I feel like it could have been a little bit faster though, and that's sort of its downfall. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Goodbye.